Won't stop, won't stop. We ain't
Child, the more
going
we get into
won't stop,
this,
won't stop.
take that. It's never gonna mean the same. Okay?
Girl,
Never
I
gonna have
heard
the
the
same meaning.
video and I can't get it out of my brain.
Never gonna have
That
the same
was
meaning. But the video clip that we're gonna watch now is the hip hop cop. This is the cop that arrested Diddy and J Lo, and he's speaking. We're all gonna be watching it
okay.
for the first time together.
Okay.
Here we go.
Detective, widely known as the hip hop cop, Derek Parker. Derek, good morning to you. Thanks for coming on Opening Statements.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you. Let's take a trip back to the 90s together, please. Back in the 90s, set the scene for
There's
us.
an
I
echo.
understand that you were tapped to start up the NYPD's rap intelligence unit.
Yes, I was given that task to create this unit to deal with the violence in the hip hop community and to provide a better understanding of what went on for the police commissioner and the chief of department.
So then how did you get in contact with Diddy for the first time? What was the first time you two crossed paths?
Well, I've been watching Diddy for a while back in the '90s, and one of the bigger events that I had was the shooting at Club New York involving himself with J Lo and Shine. I was tasked to go there. I got a phone call in the middle of the night to get up and go to the city because this happened. And when I went to the precinct that night, it was very chaotic because all the lawyers were outside and they were all applauding me, saying somebody with brains has finally showed up. We want to see our client. It was really, really a chaotic scene. So basically what happened was that there was a shooting inside the club where Diddy, I call him Puff back then, was in the car with J-Lo and Wolf, his bodyguard. They took off and left, and Shine, who was with them, apparently came out with a gun in his hand, and the police arrested him on the spot. And then what happened was that while they were in the precinct, they brought J-Lo and Diddy back with Wolf to the Midtown North precinct. And when they brought them back, I spoke with them very briefly, and then we transported them back to Midtown South. That was when the precinct of occurrence was. And then the DA came in, and then he handled the case from there. And then they did the interviews, and then we went from there and handled that case.
Did you agree with how that case wound up proceeding against Shine?
Well, I have to say that, Shine was caught with a gun that night. So it happened with him. I can't say he's totally innocent, but, it went the way it went. I mean, it was very difficult because there were conflicting statements from witnesses that said what Diddy did. One person said he had a gun. Some people said he didn't have a gun. It was just a lot of things going on back then. The DA had a very tough time to prosecute that case.
I was going to ask you about that, Detective. Weren't there two guns, according to some accounts, that Shine had one and Diddy had the other?
Well, the other gun you're talking about was probably found in the car that they were traveling in. That was the second gun that had been found that night. So the police had recovered two guns. You're correct in that.
Gotcha. And so, Detective Derek, so that was the first time you crossed paths. And then along the way, I understand you had more and more interaction with him, more arrests, so many so that you started getting the nickname Diddy's Detective. Tell us kind of how that happened, please.
Well, what happened was that, I've been following Diddy for a while. I mean, the East Coast, West Coast war was in the early 90s when that happened, out there with Bad Boy Records and then Death Row Records with Suge Knight. So, I mean, I traveled to Los Angeles and to Las Vegas back then. But I followed Diddy. I followed his career. And every time he got into trouble, I would get called by the chief or the chief of detectives or the PC. The police commissioner would call me as well when he wanted information about what went on with this individual. So he had the Steve Stout assault at MTV with the MTV thing. So I had dealt with that. But it was a lot of things that people started nicknaming me Diddy's cop because every time he got into trouble, I was there. I had to be there to give the brass and the department an update on what was going on with him and why these things were happening with him.
Okay. Let's talk about this. What they call him, Diddy's Detective. What do you how do you feel about him? First of all,
I would like to know why. Well, okay, you're Diddy's detective. I'm not trying to dispute that fact, but okay, you know Diddy did it. You know, if you're Diddy's detective, how come he still is walking around? Well, not anymore, but you had ample time to arrest this guys. Was you being paid under the table? I don't understand. What's the
to me,
point of doing the interview?
he did a whole bunch of dancing, and I just have a
Like,
whole
what's the point of the? This is what
it's
so you
like
get what I'm saying. You get what I'm
the
laying down.
lady asked him a direct question. So there was two guns. She said, there was
Okay.
two guns, and allegedly, how do you feel about Shine? You know how his case came out, and there was two guns. Here he go. Well, Shine definitely had a gun, and so I can't speak to that. But man, if you did a detective, you better let us know that this man did that and stop playing with the people.
Now, so it's the detective duty to bring forth the evidence, all the evidence they could, if they collected all the evidence and bring it to the prosecutor. It's the prosecutor job is to prosecute him, or
But
to
did he
have enough
bring?
evidence to, hey,
But did he
we
bring all the evidence? Is the
I
question.
don't. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I said, why he even do the interview, or did you get paid for the interview? Because you didn't give us no damn information.
Nah, nothing. I didn't feel like it was
You
anything
didn't give us.
useful.
You just took up, what was that, 5 minutes of our time that I
Yes.
want to slap you in the face for?
Oh my God, I slapped you
You
in the face.
just wasted 5 minutes. I can't get back.
Excuse her, Diddy
You didn't.
Detective. It's the
You
doobie
didn't
wrap.
give us no information.
She feeling herself from the
Where
hairdo
where
this
my
morning.
belt at? Where my belt
Not
at?
your belt. Oh my God.
Where my belt at?
Not you gonna get the belt on this hair.
You stop wasting my time. Jeez.
Oh my God.
He completely
Yeah,
wasted our time though.
I have a hard time even believing that he remembers anything from that time. Because look, first of all, I'm of the age that I am of.
Right.
So we ain't gonna get into my age because Q from the DFW is watching this. Okay. But I don't remember a lot of details about the 90s either. That was a long time
That was
ago.
a long time ago.
And so you sitting here trying to tell me that you remember every detail? Absolutely not.
And then you so vague and ambiguous in your answers.
It's
Don't remember.
and I feel like we're gonna be hearing a whole bunch of interviews like this.
Yeah, I remember.
Like,
yeah. When I took him to the mall, and
oh, I called him Puffy back then. We all
yeah,
did.
we
But
all
what did?
called
But
him Puffy.
tell
He
us
changed
something we
his
don't know.
name. He
Tell
changed
us
his
something
name
we
too.
don't know. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Tell us something
He
that
act
we
like
do
he
not know.
dropping something.
Good morning, Minion with the Pena. How are you this morning? Hope you're feeling well. But yeah, that interview took me out. I said, did he just waste my time?
He wasted. He
I think he
wasted all
did.
our times, and
I
everybody
think
that's
he
on
did.
here listening
Because
to him.
everybody during that time said that Sean didn't have anything to do, allegedly, with that shooting, that he was the one that took the fall and he had nothing to do with it. And so what you need to be coming up here telling us? The truth, because that was not it. But
You didn't even tell us the truth.
the truth, because now we like umpteen years on the other side of that. That man done been to jail and did his time. Okay. Right. You say that interview was a whole lot of none.
Nothing.
Okay, it was a whole lot of, and it wasn't anything that we could use.
Right, we can't even use.
Good morning, Kevin. Kevin, you're gonna have to catch us on the replay because we out of here for the day.
On the replay.
You better get in that mic, girl.
Woo.
Not that close. Not Not that close. Y'all help
Look, I
me.
got my finger.
Y'all help. Okay, like, and you still ain't hearing the right note. That's the part that's taking me out. You still ain't hearing. Lord have mercy.
But you see these edges, right?
Lord have mercy. Okay, James Cleveland is turning over his grave. Shawan is super producer. I just want to tell y'all, I love the show, love the content. Please don't stop and keep it going. Thank you so
Q.
much, Q. Thank you so much. Listen, it's the time of the morning where I do my job that I get paid to do. He sounds like he got a Diddy check. Yeah, he did.
He did. Yeah.
Okay.
He got paid off. That's why he saying a whole lot of nothing.
Okay. Sitting up there looking like Baby Suge Knight. Y'all don't get me started because Fridays is for being petty. Okay, period. I need you to like Shawan Burns on YouTube. Also, okay, Shawan Burns 2.0, unpopular opinion.
I found the way to point at my name.
Did you? Unpopular, excuse her. Unpopular opinion. So subscribe to Shawan Burns 2.0 unpopular opinion. If you like this show, that's where you're gonna find us.
Yes.
On Shawan Burns 2.0 unpopular opinion. Look, I found out how to do like the TikTok people.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shawan Burns 2.0. Okay. On YouTube, I am all in the queue.
All
on YouTube.
in the queue.
Okay. You know what to do. It's all in the
Thank you.
Please do not encourage the foolery because she got a doobie wrap today. We gonna have to see this hair flipping. We gonna wait to see what it look like come Monday.
Your girl's gonna be like crazy. Sweat out this press.
Y'all, we about to get out of here. I gotta stop being goofy with Shawan. This is what we do though. See y'all on Monday.
See y'all.
Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button.